Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Zenturion XYZ, and I am live again for the second time here. We've got something pretty cool today. I've been playing a new deck that I basically put together. It's kind of a mix between something I already had and a deck that is currently got first place in regionals, the regional championship, and it's a Reshizard deck. So I'm going to be playing that. I've won 8 matches in a row already, so I'm excited about that, and hopefully we can get some wins here in the matchup. All right, and here we go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start this off. Hopefully we will start off with another victory here. So it's a very interesting deck, very high powered, and it does require the right pieces of the puzzle. The deck only has 7 Pokemon in it, so it's sometimes you will mulligan. That's kind of a normal occurrence, but that's all right. It does, I think, maybe have a couple of weaknesses, and the fact that I'm not playing the exact deck that won regionals might have something to do with that. But regardless, it's still a very good deck, and like I said, 8 wins in a row in the last hour. And since I've been doing so well with it and I wanted to test it out, I did decide that it would be a good time to go live and give you guys some good matchups here, hopefully. So we start off with our Reshizard and Volcanion. I usually like to start things off with Volcanion because I can then get some extra energies onto the Reshizard. So we'll go ahead and do that. That gives us 3 energy to drop on here. And so that's a pretty good start. We've got plenty of energy to go around here. If you're watching the live stream, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it, guys. Make sure you you comment in the chat. I definitely want to hear from you guys. All right, so we're going to get things started here. I'm going to leave. I'm going to start doing some damage, and we're doing 110 damage. Basically, what that is the high heat blast, 50 plus, and if you have at least 4 energy in play, this does 60 more damage. So pretty good attack to start things off, and that basically takes out Mewtwo GX, which is fantastic because you do not want to get beat down by Mewtwo and his attacks. So we are going to go up against this Gyarados, unfortunately. Weakness to water, but not enough damage to really take out Volcanion, which is nice. And we do have some Professor Kukuis, which is fantastic. We're going to leave Volcanion in this matchup here. We're going to bring in Turtonator, and we'll go ahead and do some extra damage here. Take out Gyarados real quick, and that brings in Gyarados again. But with no energy, this might just turn out to be a very quick matchup, and we're going to hit him with another Professor Kukui for some extra damage, and we are going to go ahead and end this very quickly. So 9 matches in a row, 9 victories. Absolutely fantastic. As you can see, I have won the 9 matches, And we're going to go ahead and jump into another matchup here, guys. All right, here we go. So let's see if we can get something going in this next matchup. It's, like I said, very interesting deck. It is a mix between what I had going on with my Reshizard deck and a mix of the first place regional champion Reshizard deck. And the reason for the mix really is because I didn't have some of the cards that were being played by the regional deck. The deck calls for Fiery Flint, and I do not have any Fiery Flints. I also was missing one or two other cards that were needed for that particular deck. So I decided to just switch things around a little bit, throw some Turtonators in there, you know, just kind of do things a little bit different, but the core of the deck is still there. I didn't have any Judge cards, and that was another reason why I kind of did a modification here. Excuse me. All right, so we have an Altar of the Sun here. That is going to take away any of my fire weaknesses. We're going to go ahead and drop that in there. We are going to play Pokegear 3.0, and that's going to give me a chance to bring up this Welder. But what I'm going to do is bring this guy out because we do have Volcanion. So Volcanion can go out and get some extra energy. And that's just what we're going to do here. Because we can bring out 3 extra energy. And that puts 2 on Volcanion, 2 on Eevee and Snorlax. And that gets us closer to getting the 4 onto Eevee. If you are watching the live stream, let me know if my sound is coming through okay. I've got the microphone a little bit higher than usual, so I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Let me know in the chat. Thank you. All right. So Diglett's going to do some damage here. That's all right. We're going to be okay with that. We are going to go ahead and drop an energy here on Snorlax. We are not going to use Professor Kukui because we're going to do plenty of damage to take out Diglett here very quickly. So, guys, if you can hear the background music, I am playing music from a YouTuber, Glitch X City. Very cool stuff. Thought I'd give Glitch X City a shout out because the music's pretty good in my opinion. And there's a lot of game music in there, Pokemon as well. So I'm basically listening to it for the first time, and I'm enjoying it. All right, so Volcanion got knocked out. That's all right because we've brought our Reshizard in. That's pretty good because now I can go ahead and pull 2 energy from the discard pile, drop them on Reshizard, and finish off the 4 energy here for Dump Truck Press, and that is going to take out Bisharp. So trading blows here, but this is going to end up pretty good. He does have another Bisharp here and Metal Goggles. So, excuse me. Metal Goggles, the Steel Pokemon. Oh, here we go. Okay. trying to read that. Steel Pokemon on this card is attached to takes 30 less damage from your opponent's attacks. And your opponent's attacks and abilities can't put damage counters on it. So that does protect Bisharp a little bit. Let's see if it is enough. Because I do have that 210 Megaton Friends GX. And that is a nice attack because if this Pokemon has at least one extra energy attached to it, draw a card until you have 10 cards in your hand. So that's pretty nice. I don't know if we need to go ahead and take advantage of that. Quite frankly, I think I'm going to throw a Green's Exploration out. No, you know what? I think, yeah, we're going to go ahead and use Green's Exploration here and grab a Field Blower and go ahead and get 3 energies from discard. No, we are going to grab ourselves a Guzma here. We got ourselves a Guzma just in case we need to use that. But we will throw out the Field Blower. That's going to allow us to get rid of these Metal Goggles, which is good. And we're going to go ahead and drop Fire Energy on Reshizard and take out the Bisharp. So one more Bisharp down the drain. And the Diglett comes out to play. The Diglett does have a search your deck for basic Pokemon and put it into your bench, then shuffle your deck. So that's Call for Family. And let's see. Okay, so this deck is basically just full of Pawniards, and there is the victory. So my opponent did not want to continue. Good game. Good game. Opponent did not want to continue, and it looks like my daily versus they reset, so that's all right. That's okay. That makes 10 wins in a row. Win streak 10. That's nice. I think that is the best win streak I've ever had, which makes me very, very happy. So we'll go ahead and play another matchup here. Excuse me. Thank you very much for watching the video, the live stream. I really appreciate your support. Let me know in the chat how you like the deck. All right, let's get this matchup started. All right, good. We got ourselves Volcanion on the first try here, which is nice. Something happened to my music. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Get that back. Get that going again. All right, here we go. Alrighty, so some Mewtwo there. And we're going to want to take that Mewtwo EX out as quickly as possible because it does do some serious damage depending on how much energy is on the field. So that's definitely something we need to be careful with. For right now, we're going to throw out a Green's Exploration. Get ourselves Nest Ball here. And we'll go ahead and grab ourselves a... Oh, I think I passed what I was looking for. Yeah, I did. All right, here we go. So we'll bring in a Cillian here for the next turn. Use a netball to bring out the Reshizard. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and drop an energy on Volcanion. Power Plant, yeah, not really. I'm not going to use that yet. We're going to go ahead and just grab the 3 energy. Drop 2 on the Reshizard. And that pretty much does it for our turn. That's alright. Hey, how's it going, Kelvinson? Thank you very much for joining. Did you just jump into the live stream right now, or were you watching for a while? Alright, cool. Hey, thanks for jumping on. Hey, if you don't mind, let me know how the sound is coming through, because I do have my microphone a little bit higher than I did last time around. Just want to make sure my sound's coming in okay and the music is not too loud and you can hear me. If you don't mind, let me know. Alright, here we go. So we've got some of that. We are going to, we're going to drop an energy here on Reshizard, and that's going to give us a pretty good damage here, 90 damage. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, let me know how my sound is coming in, if you don't mind. All right, so Carlos, if since you just got in, we have a 10-match winning streak today. I've only played 1 so far. We're gonna go ahead and get a netball. Oh yeah, yeah. I can actually bring the microphone a little bit closer to me, and just let me know how that sounds. Is that better? Does that sound better? All right, awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate your help there. Yeah, like I said, I changed the microphone location a little bit, and so I guess it just wasn't coming through as well as it was last time around. So I do appreciate your help on that. So right now we have only 1 energy card in the discard pile, so we're going to leave that Fire Crystal here. We do have the ability to take out the opponent, so we're just going to go ahead and do that because he doesn't have anything behind him. So that makes 11 victories in a row. I know this says 3, but that's because my counter reset. So we are at 11 victories, guys. 11 victories with this same exact deck. It's an unbelievable deck. I've never won so many matches in a row. It's just ridiculous. We're going to jump into another match here. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see if we can get some better matchup in this one. We're going to say no here. We're going to go second. Alright, opponent does not have any Pokemon. I do have a Turtonator though. But Turtonator is not really the one I want to start with, but I have no choice at this point, so we're just going to go ahead and play with it. So here we go. We got a Mulligan. So I know my opponent has Guzma in there and a few other useful cards. So let's see what we can get. We do not have any energies lined up at the moment, which stinks, but we do have a Pokegear 3.0, so we can go out, we can get a Cillian, bring the Cillian in, and use that. Or potentially, yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to have to do, but so we drew 4 more cards and still no energies, but that's all right. That's okay. All right, we're going to go up against a Mareep here. My opponent does not have a second Pokemon, but that might change soon here. So playing the Sophocles, and if you don't know what Sophocles does, it discards 2 cards from your hand. If you do, you draw 4. So that is cool artwork. I really like that. Hey Carlos, have you been able to watch the last video that I posted? If you noticed, in one of the last videos, I pulled the Reshizard, the Rainbow Rare Reshizard. So that was really cool. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. We are going to go ahead and play that Pokegear 3.0. Oh my goodness. Alright, so that was a waste, but that's okay. We do have an energy, and we do have a Greens Exploration, so we'll go ahead and play that. And let's see, what do we get from here? Alright, let's bring in Cillian here, and we'll go ahead and do a Welder. Oh, okay. Alright, Carlos. Very cool. Yeah, make sure you watch. About halfway through the video, a little bit more than halfway through the video, pulled the Reshizard. The other video that came out today, I opened up some Japanese booster packs or booster boxes, so that was fun. I love doing that, and I would love your feedback if you get a chance to watch that. So, all right, right now we are kind of stuck. We're gonna go ahead and let's use Netball here, and bring in a well, let's bring in the Reshizard. Why not? Let's do that. Let's bring in the Reshizard. Alright, and we'll go ahead and be done with that turn. So we're going up against a Pikarom deck, it looks like, which could be devastating. So I need to make sure that this matchup ends fairly quickly here. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and grab us some energy because we were lacking some of that. Nice, nice, nice. We're not able to play our Welders just yet, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and drop an energy here and wait for the next turn. So luckily my opponent does not have any energies on the Pikarom, but Ampharos GX is a very powerful card as well, and only requires the 1 energy to start doing some damage. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and see if we can't do something real quick here to turn this around a little bit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play our Welders, get 2 energies on Turtonator, and draw 2 more cards. And let's see here. Let's get some energy on the Eevee and Snorlax. And let's drop a Choice Band on that. Play some Pokegear 3.0, nothing to play. Alright, not a problem. So, if you guys notice, this deck has a ton of trainer cards. Yes, that is the name of the game. And we'll do some damage here. We are going to discard our energies, but we do 180 damage, which is pretty good. So there are only 7 Pokemon in this deck. I'm only playing 7 Pokemon. The rest of the cards are trainers and energy cards. And it's just unbelievable, but with those net balls, you're able to really get in there and get some Pokemon when you need them, which is cool. At this point, I'm able to play Lieutenant Surge, which is very helpful. Let's see what we can do here. You know, I am going to play Lieutenant Surge, but I'm really only going to use... yeah, let's go ahead and play Lieutenant Surge here. And we'll play Green's Exploration first, see if we can get something useful. This is going to give us some energy back. And let's see if we can't get us some more energy. Attach 2 fire energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. So we could do that. And actually, let's see. And yeah, let's just bring in some more energy here. Alright, and that Lieutenant Surge really helped us out, because now we can bring in some more energies. Alright, and then we could drop, let's see, drop a Choice Band on here. Drop an energy on that one. And I think we're good. We're going to attach an energy card from the hand to one of the Pokemon. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we'll just go ahead and put it on the Eevee Snorlax for now. Alright, so we're ramping up for an attack here. Hopefully Ampharos GX can't take out Eevee Snorlax, which I don't think it can. I think we're safe at least for 1 turn here. It can do some serious damage though with the Impact Bolt. Discard all electric energy on this Pokemon. There are no energy on this Pokemon, so I think we might be okay here. Let's see what this does. Flatstone Pokemon it's attached to has no retreat cost, so it can retreat, and that Pikarom is getting close to doing some damage there, so we need to be careful with that. We need to be very careful with that. So this is actually going to be fine. This will work for me. Attach 2 energy cards from the discard pile. Let's make sure we have. Yes, we do. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play that. And start setting up our Reshizard for attacks here. Okay, that helps. And we can bring back Turtonator, but I'm going to leave Turtonator in there for now. Let's see if we can survive these next couple rounds here against that Pikarom. If not, we could always bring that Snorlax back or the Turtonator back, depending on what we need to use. So, you know, the Snorlax does require the 4 energy, but the Turtonator requires 3, and then the attack, you pretty much choose how many energy you want to discard, and it does 50 damage per energy. So, alright, so that is going to do some serious damage right there, and if he does a Tag Bolt GX, okay, no Tag Bolt GX, that's just a full blitz, 150 damage, but that puts a ton of energy on that Pikarom. So we are going to, yeah, we're going to have to end this very quickly. And we're going to go ahead and do Professor Kukui's here. That is very nice setup for 4 Megaton Friends, and I think this will do it. Yes, it does. All right, and the win streak continues. Very nice. Very, very nice. Another victory. This deck is just unreal. I can't believe that I am 12 matches in. 12 victories. That's crazy. Thank you, Carlos. All right. Let's go ahead and play another one. All right, so after this particular matchup, if you guys want, I can open up some virtual packs. Let me know what you guys want to see. Do you want to see me continue the streak, maybe, if we win here? Or do you want me to open a few packs and then come back to the playground? So my opponent does not have a Pokemon. That's all right. We throw in our Volcanion. And that is nice, because I do like starting with Volcanion. That's the way to go with this particular deck. Get ourselves a mulligan. And we'll go from there. All right, let's see. Yep, we are going to draw a card here. All right, my opponent's got some Ponytas, a Charmander. So, this is a full-on fire versus fire deck. I'm going to take a guess and say that there's a Charizard GX in there somewhere. I would assume. Probably so if there's a Volcanion. It looks like this might be a Reshizard or a Charizard GX deck as well. Alright, we're going to bring a second Pokemon in here. We're going to go ahead and pull out the full art. Pull up full art there. We're going to go ahead and drop energy on that one. Yes, we're going to do that. Grab ourselves 3 energy. And that is the awesome part of having Volcanion come out for the first attack, especially when you're the second player, right? So if you go second, this gives you the ability to search for 3 energy cards, which is just phenomenal. And it just speeds everything up so much, because you can start doing damage with Volcanion, or you can drop that extra energy on the Reshizard, and that gives it, 3 energies right off the bat. But regardless, you do need, unless you have a switch or something like that, you do need to retreat the Volcanion anyways. So there is that. All right, we'll go ahead and drop that on there. And yeah, so we're already going to be doing enough damage to take out this Rapidash. So we'll go ahead and do that. Take out Rapidash. Get ourselves a power plant. And we are burned at the moment, which is not good. The failed attempt to get rid of that burn. So we're just going to take a little more damage there. We're probably going to go ahead and retreat Volcanion if possible here. Because I don't really want to lose Volcanion at the moment. Although I could do enough damage to take out their Volcanion, which I might... Yeah. No, I want to... I need to be very careful here, because they do have a Reshizard. So it wasn't a Reshizard GX or a Charizard GX, but this one does have, once during your turn, you may put 2 damage counters on this Pokemon. If you do, search your deck for up to 2 energy cards. So that's very useful. And on top of that, the damage, discard all energy on this Pokemon. This attack does 50 more damage for each card you discard in this way. So that could be really bad. We can max potion. We can max potion, but But we don't... No, we don't want a max potion. We don't want a max potion right now. We are going to Professor Kukui up in here. We got ourselves another Volcanion, so I'm not too concerned. And, yeah, so I think we're just going to do the extra damage here. Take out their Volcanion, and they're going to bring out their Charizard, most likely. Oh, no, they're not. They're going to bring out their Rapidash, which, okay, fantastic. So, 3 failed coin flips. And so that's going to do Volcanion in, which is fine. We did trade 2 for 1, so... I am going to play... Let's see here. Okay, let's see what my opponent is going to do. I know Volcanion's done, pretty much, after this turn because of the burn. And, well, Rapidash can do some damage to it. I am going to go ahead and play another Volcanion here. I'm not going to bring out the Reshizard just yet, but I do have a Turtonator in my deck here. Let's see. Yeah, so we will go ahead and do that. And let's find us an energy. And we'll start, yeah, we'll start dropping some on Turtonator, just in case we need to bring Turtonator out. I'll make sure that we have enough energy on there. And we only have 2 fire energies in the discard pile, so we're just going to wait that out. We're going to go ahead and pull another energy card here and drop it on Volcanion. So the next turn, I'm going to be able to play this fire energy and either drop it on Turtonator or drop it on Reshizard. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully this won't kill me. Flip coin. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. So that could be pretty bad. If he does go with that attack, that's going to be 60 damage to me. And on top of that, it is going to also allow him to flip a coin, and that coin flip is going to make him immune to any of my attacks. So, got to be very careful there. It's just basically going to be luck of the draw at this point. Okay, so we're able to do some damage. So we'll take that, we'll do some damage, and actually, now that I'm looking at this, we can Guzma. We can Guzma, get this Charizard into the matchup, bring out Reshizard, take Charizard out, and that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm also going to, I'm going to max, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and heal up my Volcanion. We're going to discard those energies, which is fine, because we do have a Fire Crystal, so that we can bring some of those back to the hand. Okay, and then we can Guzma. We're going to bring in Charizard. We're going to bring in Reshizard, and we are going to start dropping some more energy on Turtonator here, and take out Charizard. That's going to put us in a good position here, because that is the damage dealer. That's the one that we need to be very careful with, that Charizard. And I know my opponent's got another one if I saw him pull it into his hand, but without a Charmeleon, okay, there's the Charmeleon, and the Charizard will probably come out and play in the next turn, but without any energy, we might be okay. So we do have a few more turns here where we can get some stuff done. Rare Candy, and that brings Charizard back into play here. So yeah, that's gonna do some more some more damage. Okay. That stinks big time. That really stinks. That really, really stinks. Drop that on Turtonator there, and we can't do any damage. Yeah, so we're pretty much in trouble here because this Rapidash can't take any damage from me at the moment. And so we are pretty much done for this turn. That's not good. That's not good at all. Brock's Grit. So he's going to go ahead and put a bunch of cards back into his deck. Putting some more energy on that Charizard. It's going to do a lot of damage, and there's the retreat. Yeah, so thought that was coming. That hurts a lot. We'll bring in Turtonator here. And we will go ahead and we'll play a netball here. Bring in our other Reshizard. Okay, drop another energy on Turtonator. And we are going to do, unfortunately, we're going to have to get rid of 3 energy to take out that Charizard. So we do have a Rescue Stretcher, which is nice. Rescue Stretcher is going to allow me to go back and get that other Reshizard, but I don't think we're going to need it, to be honest with you. I think at this point, with 2 price cards for each of us, we're kind of just going to have to battle this out. And unfortunately, that's going to do some damage to us. That Rapidash is going to hurt. Okay, Timer Ball. So he's going to go out and get another Charizard. So, pretty good deck. Pretty good deck my opponent has here. No GXs, but those Charizards do some serious damage. And the way that he's playing it is working out very well. It's pretty much like, I kind of feel like it's a poor man's Reshizard deck, sort of, which really is pretty spectacular. So let's go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's bring back some of our energy. All right, we are in a little bit of trouble here. A little bit of trouble. We're gonna have to start dropping some energy on Reshizard here. Rapidash pretty much is going to take me out, and that's not good. That Rapidash should be able to finish the job and take out Turtonator. And I do not have a Guzma, which stinks. Yeah, so there's that. Alright, so this might be it for my win streak, unfortunately. But it was a hell of a win streak. Let's see if we can pull something off here. We still have a little bit of something going on, I think. Alright, let's see. Let's attach 2 energy cards from discard pile. Yep, and we'll go ahead and Yeah, definitely. Definitely well played. Good game. I think that's going to pretty much do it for me. But regardless, we're going to keep chugging along here. Okay, we're going to chug along here and see if we can't do something else. So, you know, unfortunately that's only 30 damage. That's not going to be enough to do the damage that needs to be done. And that Charizard is ramping up to do some serious damage right now. So that might do it. Yep, that'll do it. So unfortunately my win streak is going to come to an end here, I think. Oh, did it, Carlos? You beat up on a psychic deck. Nice, very good. All right, well that was that. Finally got beat. Finally got beat, and none other than a Charizard deck that had no GXs in it. So very interesting how that deck did pull out all the stops there. Fantastic. Good game to my opponent, because that was just great. All right. Let me know in the chat if you guys want to watch me play another matchup, or if you guys want to watch me open a few virtual packs here. I do have a few coins to buy a couple, and I think I have a couple that are just sitting around waiting to be opened. Let me know in the chat real quick. All right, a few virtual packs. Carlos says, all right, we'll do that. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's go buy a couple of Unbroken Bonds virtual packs. Yep, looking good. Head over to the collection and let's see what we've got. So we've got a couple of things to open actually. We have a rare holo chest. Forbidden Light, we've got some Guardians Rising, we've got some Lost Thunder, Team Up, Ultra Prisms, Unbroken Bonds, Breakthrough, Evolutions, Fates Collide, and Phantom Forces. Ah, okay, alright, Kelv, that'll work too. I wasn't sure if you wanted Carlos or Kelvinson, that's cool. So, Kelv it is. Thank you very much. Alright, so we'll go ahead and open up this chest, see what we've got in it. Very nice, very nice. And there we go. A very cute little shaman. That's a interesting little artwork there. Hollow shaman. Very nice. Like that very much. All right. Let's go ahead and get some Unbroken Bonds opened up here. Here we go. Let's see what we get. A Blacephalon and a Stakataka. Very nice, very nice. Go ahead and open up another one here. Let's see what we can get. All right. Here we go. And a Persian. So we'll open up pack number 3. And pack number 3 will have a Snorlax hanging out with Pikachu and Torchic. And a Blastoise GX. Very nice pull. Very, very nice. Now I think I have, this might be my second or third one. So, very cool because I'm looking to make a water deck with those Blastoise GXs. So, very nice. Yep, Stakataka is a hilarious name. I think it's funny. I don't think I've ever used Stakataka in any of my decks, but yeah. So, Crabominable, that's another funny one. He's actually funny looking, to be honest with you. And we got some other pretty good Pokemon there. So, all right. So that does it for our Unbroken Bonds. Let's go ahead and open up a team up here while we're at it. Excuse me. All right. And we have a Pidgeot and a Lapras. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Let's open up this Forbidden Light. It's hanging out here all by itself, by its lonesome, and it's got that Greninja in the front. Very cool. Oh, this is nice. I haven't seen this one. So discard 2 water energy cards from your hand. If you do, search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand. So very nice card. We got a Pipe-Hole, and we got a Florges. So let's go ahead and open up this Lost Thunder pack. Lost Thunder, also a very nice set. Oh, very good. I got a Marini. I was looking for another Marini. And we got a couple of other new cards here. Very nice cards. And we got a Primarina. I don't think I have a Primarina, which is pretty cool. All right. So that you know what? Let's open this Phantom Forces. We only got one of those. Let's go ahead and open it up. I want to see what's in that. All right. So as you can see, I have not opened up a lot of Phantom Forces here. Carablast, Bunnelby, a Zubat, Murkrow. We got a Boldore, Gengar Spirit Link, Gliscor, and a Bronzong. So there we go. All right. All right, guys, I think I'm going to play one last matchup here. Going to play one last match with that Fire deck. And whether we win or lose, this will be it. But we did have a 12-win streak, which is fantastic in my book. That final match did us in with that Charizard. So, but that's all right. That's how it goes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and we lost that one. So, all right, we're going to mulligan here. No Pokemon to start things off. That's because there's only 7 of them in the deck, which is kind of insane if you really think about it. 7 Pokemon in the deck. And they're all basic Pokemon, which could be one of the weaknesses of the deck. There's a card out there that basically, I believe there's an ability that you can't take any damage from a basic Pokemon. I believe that's what it is, and I can't remember exactly which card that is, but there's a Pokemon out there that does not take damage from basic Pokemon, and that kind of is not a good thing for me because all of my Pokemon in here are basic Pokemon. So that could be devastating if I had to end up going up against one of those, though I've only seen it once, so I don't think that's something that I have to worry much about. Yeah, it is interesting. I can't remember the name of the Pokemon that's got that ability. Now I know that you've got the Ninetales out there that has the Alolan Ninetales out there that has the ability to prevent all damage from a GX or an EX card, and that's fine because I have the Turtonators and the Volcanions in this deck as well. That helps get us some damage in that regard if we need it. So I'm going to bring out Volcanion here because we might need to get some more energy. I am going to go ahead and play Altar of the Sun, and that basically gives my Fire Pokemon no weaknesses. We'll throw Pokegear 3.0 out there, and I think we're going to go with a Lieutenant Surge here. Okay. And I probably could have Guzma'd, to be honest with you, but that's okay. We've got Cheer Up, and Cheer Up basically gets us a second energy onto Eevee and Snorlax. So we can start doing some damage here. Got to be careful with Mewtwo EX though. Mewtwo EX does have an attack that does 30 damage and 30 more damage times the amount of energy that that's in play. So, or I'm sorry, that's attached to that particular Pokemon. So any damage that it does is dependent on that. But okay, so that's a Mega Mewtwo EX right now, and so we're gonna have to do some serious damage here at some point soon. All right, we're going to bring out the Reshizard. Yep, gonna bring out the Reshizard, and at this point, yes, we are going to. Yeah, let's go with a Professor Kukui. I know that's going to that's not good for crap. All right, well, we'll start doing that. Oh my goodness, no energies. All right, and we'll go here. We'll use Cheer Up. We don't really have any energy in the hand, so that was kind of a waste. Not really, didn't do anything. But we are going to take some damage, which stinks, but it's not a lot of damage. So Green's Exploration, and we will need to pull out some energies. Let's see what we have. Alright, attach fire energy from your discard pile to one of your fire Pokemon. No, we're going to go ahead and bring in a Cillian, and no, we don't have any. Yeah, well, we could do that. We'll do that. That's what we'll do. We'll do Cillian in this particular in the next turn, and then we'll have the Welder. We also have Lieutenant Surges, so if we really need to, we'll go ahead and do that. So right now we're kind of in a holding pattern. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, but we have no choice. So kind of just have to see what happens at this point. Oh boy, that's not good. That stinks big time. Alright, that hurts. That hurts a lot. We've got to do something quick here, and luckily we can bring out some energies here. We can also play the energy here and start doing some damage of our own. So I don't think this is going to go very well for us, guys. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. If I can survive this next attack, we can throw out a Lieutenant Surges, we can throw out a Welder, put the rest of the energies on a Reshizard, throw out Professor Kukui, and get some more damage onto that. And we will survive the attack, which is good. This is good. Alright. We can bring some energies back from the dead, but we're not going to go ahead and do that. We are going to play the 3 supporters. Alright. And drop the 2 energy on Reshizard. Okay, we get 2 more cards. We're going to go ahead and play Professor Kukui. That's going to set us up with 2 more cards here. And we can do Rescue Stretcher to bring back Eevee Snorlax, but I think we're just kind of let it roll. And let's go ahead and play the Pokegear 3.0. Yeah, let's... You know what? Yeah, let's bring in Guzma just in case. Bring in Guzma just in case here. Although it's not looking too pretty. But we can Field Blower here. Get rid of that to help us out a little bit, hopefully. And go ahead and drop an energy on Volcanion. Although I think we're pretty much just going to have to do the extra damage here. We'll take out the Mewtwo, which was a big threat. Let's see if we can do some damage here. Yep, payback. Let's see if the payback works. I mean, luckily we had a good hand. That last hand was good. We were able to play multiple trainer cards and get something going. Ralts probably is not going to be able to do much. But Gallade can. So I think this is it. I think this might do it. I think Gallade is going to be able to take me out because I know it can do 60 damage there. And that's pretty much all my opponent needs to take out the Reshizard. So, yeah. I think this might do it. Alright, so Wonder Tag by Tapu Lele. And that is a very cool artwork for that Mewtwo. Alright. Come on. Come on. So you're doing... Basically, my opponent's doing a whole bunch of stuff there. And really, I'm not sure why, because that was going to take me out anyways. But it is what it is. Good game. So we lost 2 in a row, but we won 12 before that. So I think that's a very successful night. Alright guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys watching. Kelv, thank you very much for joining another one of my streams. I really do appreciate that. And hopefully you can go back, watch some of the last 2 videos that I posted. Like I said, pulled Reshizard out of one of the videos, an entire Unbroken Bonds box, which is, you know, there's a lot of cards. I put up some code cards up for you guys, and also the Japanese shiny GX box. And if you can, let me know how you like that video. Do you like the Japanese openings? Let me know. All right, I would greatly appreciate that, Kelv. Since I know that you're on my channel and you're watching my videos. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys around. Have a good one.